My more than 30 hours trip started with a lunch with my friends in Fujitsu, and I took my bus from SM City Cebu to the airport for 50 pesos. I got off at Terminal 1 because my first flight was going to Manila. Upon entry, I just presented my ID and plane ticket to the security guard, and there's no more extra scanning. I used the kiosk to check in and printed my boarding pass. I also dropped my baggage for check-in, and once I passed the x-ray, I bought coffee while waiting for my flight. This is me in the CR. Take a selfie. No, Murphy. And I'm waiting for my 6:30 flight. Finally, it's boarding time, and it's quite raining. And no, I didn't take the window seat. I'm in the aisle seat, and we're landing in Manila. Had dinner and charged my phone at Binalot and checked in and went through immigration. And this is me waiting for my flight to Bali. There were still a few people waiting for the flight at the departure lounge, so I was able to choose my seat, which is right next to the charging station. Yes, I didn't have to check in my baggage in Manila. At past 3 in the morning, people already started to line up for boarding. This time I have window seat, so I could watch what's outside, take pictures and videos. At the same time, I could use the window for sleeping. And finally, we're taking off. Enjoying the city lights of Manila before I started to fall asleep. And yeah, see you later, Manila. Story time. During immigration screening, the IO asked me for a proof of work and also my hotel accommodations and my plane tickets. So I provided her my CVE, Agoda bookings, and my plane tickets, including in domestic flights in Indonesia. Woke up after 2 hours of sleeping, and it's raining right outside. And the best part about traveling early in the morning is witnessing the beautiful sunrise. Though my phone doesn't give justice to its beauty, but it's really beautiful. And then there's these clouds, and we have to pass through it, and there is a bit of turbulence. And this beautiful mountain showed up, which I was really amazed of, and we're now slowly descending to Bali Airport. But wait, there's more turbulence. Now getting closer to this island paradise with amazing nature and structure. Just like that, we're landing. Welcome to Muraray International Airport in Bali. Bali and Manila has no time difference, so there's nothing to worry about it. Currently, slowly taxiing to the arrival gate. And this is how they unloaded all the check-in baggages. Selamat datang! Welcome to Bali. Heading to the immigration and saw these beautiful paintings on the wall. Before going through the immigration, you have to fill out the e-custom declaration form online, and it will generate a QR code which you will present in the customs and go through it with your baggage. The immigration is divided into two: those who need visa on arrival and those who don't, like the Philippine passport holders. There are a lot of money changers and shops in the airport, like Starbucks. I went to the domestic terminal since I still have domestic flight after. Before that, I had my breakfast at All American Food, ordered 2-piece chicken and a drink for only 78,000 rupiah. And I was so happy to see rice. Now, heading to the domestic terminal and checking if I could already check in and drop my luggage. But before that, I have to have a photo or video and this signage which really says I'm in Bali, the island of paradise. Welcome to the island paradise of Bali. I'm just here for a couple of hours and I'm coming back on the 16th. By the way, this is the domestic terminal of Moraray Airport, which you have to walk from the international terminal. Story time. So I was about to check in using the self-check-in kiosk, but it says that I need to go to the check-in counter. So I did, and only to find out that my name and my booking reference was not found in their system. So I went to the AirAsia customer service since I booked it through AirAsia, only to find out again that my name or my ticket was cancelled by the airline, which is the Lion Air, because there's time limit that AirAsia hasn't able to pay or something. So yeah, I don't have ticket, and what I did, I booked another ticket and hoping that they will refund me back as they said with the ticket that I booked earlier. Since I cannot check in and drop my luggage just yet, so I went to Starbucks and had this customized latte, waiting for my time to check in. Finally was able to check in and drop my luggage, and as I was heading to my departure gate, I was able to find these words in Balinese: Matur, Suksma, or thank you. Wonderful Indonesia is the country's slogan, since Indonesia is a country blessed with countless wonders. Currently waiting at the departure gate for my flight with less sleep and no lunch. And finally we're boarding at 3 p.m. I took Lion Air, which is an Indonesian low-cost airline, and this is the last flight going to Solo for the day. And I got a window seat with no seatmate, which is my favorite thing in flying. After being in Bali for 8 to 9 hours, I have to fly again, going to my next destination, which is in Sulu. It's in Central Java, still in Indonesia. Aside from Lion Air, there are other airlines that fly to Bali. There's Garuda. There is also the Batik Air, which is this one, which the tail has a batik, and also AirAsia Indonesia, which is this one. And there are also other planes from other countries, like Cebu Pacific Air. And now we're taking off. See you in 2 days, Bali. Story time. Originally, my plan was to spend Valentine's in Bali, since Bali is known for honeymoon lovers go-to place, and then there's Bali cruise, so I want to make a different thing. But then things and plans change since my friend Joyce just given birth, so I want to visit them and meet her little one. So that's why I had to do another flight, which is a domestic flight going to Sulu, or in Central Java, which is her place is part of also. By the way, we had a bad turbulence during this time on our way to Sulu. We're now close to landing in Solo and it's raining. So by the way, Solo is a shorter name for Surakarta. It's a major city in central Java. Solo or Surakarta has 1 hour time difference from Bali and Manila. So it is 1 hour behind Bali and Manila. And this flight with Lion Air is the last flight for the day that is going to Solo from Bali. And this is also my original flight before they canceled it. And now we're landing. This is my 3rd and last flight for now, for this day. And I'm in Adi Sumarmo, the airport in Surakarta. For domestic travel, you don't have to go through immigration. You just have to prepare for your plane ticket and your identification, which is passport. Took an airport taxi for 85,000 going to the meetup point for the van that will take me to my last destination, which is in Semarang. This is the meetup point for the van that will take me to Semarang, which we will depart at around 6 in the evening. And this is the van which Joyce helped me book in advance, and I'm at the back seat, which is good. The van has charging slots for phones and other devices, and the travel time from Solo to Semarang is about an hour with no stopover except for those drop-off points. This is a drop-off point that Joyce defined or specified during the booking, so the driver also dropped me off here. I didn't book Grab from the drop-off point to the house of Joyce. Grab and the likes are the easiest way to go around Semarang if you don't know how to drive motorcycle or you don't have vehicles. Finally, I arrived at my last destination and I'm so happy to meet Joyce again and her little one and the whole family. And this is my view from their house balcony. Salamat malam, Indonesia. And that's how I spent my Valentine's Day. A day full of traveling into a new destination with different flights, riding a van, taxis, in different time zones, spending thousands of rupiahs, have my ticket cancelled by the airline, have to book another ticket, miss my lunch, no sleep, less sleep, people talking to me in Bahasa thinking that I'm Indonesian, getting wet by the rain a little bit, almost cried because I thought the van left me for Semarang, but then the stuff is so nice to communicate through WhatsApp and meet wonderful people of Indonesia. What else? I finally met City and Joyce and Riel and the whole neighborhood in Semarang. So it's all worth it. With everything, the misadventures, the fun, the sleepless, and the missed lunch, it's all worth it. That's the amazing thing about traveling. Plus, the beautiful scenery of Bali and Solo. Thank you, Indonesia.